Hey guys, Jonathan here with the RideshareGuy.com. Today I'll be showing you how to use the Uber Passenger app. If it's your first time using Uber, you can use the link below to sign up and save some dough on your first ride. You'll need to enter your name, email, phone number, payment info, and set up a password. Finally, you'll need to download the Uber app to your smartphone. Just search for Uber in your app store. When you first open the app, it'll look something like this. Uber will prompt you to enable your GPS if it's disabled. Then tap Sign In and enter the details you used to sign up. Then you'll be taken to the main screen. Here, the app will show you up to 8 drivers closest to your location. If you move the map underneath the pin, 8 new drivers will appear closest to the new location. You can recenter the map on your GPS location by tapping the GPS icon in the lower right corner. Sometimes the GPS will be wrong about where you are, especially if you're somewhere with bad reception. You can also set your pickup location by entering an address in the search bar. For best results, don't rely on the pin. Enter an address so the driver will know exactly where to pick you up. Before you can get going, you'll also need to select what type of Uber you want. On the left is Uber X, which is basically a regular Uber, and on the right you can request certain other types of vehicles, like a black car or SUV. Uber XL will get you a car with room for 6, or lots of luggage. Select will get you a mid-level luxury car, like an Audi or BMW, and Black will get you a high-end luxury car. The options that you'll see here vary by city, so you may have some different choices depending on where you are. Here's a screenshot of what the app looks like in LA. By tapping the selector, you can see pricing and get a fare estimate based on your destination. You can also search for destinations by name. You don't need to know the full address. Uber will also show you the current surge pricing before you request. Surge pricing is determined by a computer which compares how many drivers are available in your area with how many riders are requesting pickups. If there's a lot of requests or not many drivers, the cost of your fare will be multiplied. Typically, surge pricing stays between 1.1 and 3 times the original price. This happens often during commuting hours and on Friday and Saturday nights. On super busy nights like New Year's Eve, surge has been known to reach as high as 7 or 8x. This pricing model helps ensure that drivers are always available. Uber recently added a notification feature that will give you a buzz when surge pricing goes away, so you can avoid paying more if you're not in a hurry. Another new feature is Uber Eats. If this is available in your area, you can tap the plate icon and request food delivery. Uber is still developing this feature, so the delivery areas in most cities are still pretty limited. Once you're ready to request a ride, tap the arrow on the pin. If Uber Pool is available in your area, Uber will ask how many passengers will be on the trip. If it's 2 or less, you have the option of sharing your ride with another passenger or 2 headed in the same direction. This will save you some money versus a regular Uber X. Your driver may or may not have to make additional stops during your trip, but the pickup window is only 2 minutes, so if the other rider isn't showing up, you won't have to wait too long. After your request is in, the app will show you your driver's ETA. This is based on the closest driver, so the ETA may change if the first driver cancels and the ride gets shifted to the next closest driver. If this happens, your trip will be reassigned to a new driver automatically. Once your driver arrives, you'll get a notification. Your driver may also call or text to let you know they've arrived. As you're getting in the car, double check to make sure you've got the right driver. By tapping their picture, you can see their license plate number and the type of car they're in. You can tap Fare Split to split the cost of the ride with people from your phone's contacts. Tapping Send Status will let you share your ETA, and even send a link where others can view your trip's progress via GPS. The home screen also allows you to follow along in real time. When you've reached your destination, you can continue to a second destination if needed by tapping the destination bar. Otherwise, your driver will end the trip and your app will ask you to rate them. If all is well, please give your driver the full 5 stars. Uber is very strict about ratings, so drivers try very hard to make every trip a 5-star experience. If a driver's rating falls below 4.6, they'll no longer be able to work on the platform, so do keep this in mind when deducting stars. Many passengers wonder if they should tip their driver. Although tipping is not required, remember that tips are not included in the fare. Drivers very much appreciate anything extra you can give, especially for pool rides. Remember that Uber keeps between 20 and 25% of every fare. If you later realize you left something in the car, go to the Help menu. Here you'll be able to track down your stuff. The Help menu also contains answers to many common questions. This is actually a pretty useful section. Under Account, you can also change your password and view your passenger rating. Just tap here on I'd like to see my rating. With the other menu items, you can also view your trip history, change settings like your name and phone number, and add additional payment methods, including credit cards, PayPal, and Google Wallet. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Remember, if you haven't signed up for Uber yet, you can get a free ride by signing up using the link below. Thanks for watching.